Hello YouTube. If you remember about a year ago, I ordered an atomic clock, and it came in and it wasn't right. So I still have that clock, as a matter of fact. But yesterday, I want to tell you something cool, and I saw the clock with the thermometer. But yesterday, I was browsing around to the I'm at the Carroll Center, so I was browsing around to the store that they have here, and I came across the Reason Talking Atomic Clock. The other variant that I've been really looking for. So I finally found that variant, and we'll go ahead and take a little tour of it. So on the top here, there's a little bar. I'll turn the speaker this way. Oh, there's a little bar up here, a lot smaller than the one on the temperature clock. So if I hit it once,
the time is now 13 minutes to 11 a.m.
You'll hear the current time. If I press it twice,
today's Friday, May 24th.
You'll hear the date. And just so you know, like when you push it, like you don't want to be too slow or too fast. I mean, you could be fast, but if you go too slow, it'll do this.
The time is now 13 minutes to 11 a.m.
See, like it'll think you want to know the time. So if you want to hear the date, just give it two rapid pushes.
Today's Friday, May 24th.
Now, if we look at the right side here, there's a 3-position switch. If I put it up in the middle, notice how the clock didn't say anything. Now, both the alarm and the announcement are off. Now, if I push the switch up,
alarm will be on at 6:15 a.m.
and that's good. And if I push the switch all the way down so it's facing the bottom of the clock,
announcement on.
That's the hourly time. And I'll leave it there for right now because I don't need my alarm tomorrow because it's the weekend. I'm going to turn the clock this way, back to the back. And right here we have a volume control. If I push it down, now we are in low volume.
The time is now 12 minutes to 11 a.m.
Push it back up. Now we're in high volume.
The time is now 12 minutes to 11 a.m.
Now, right here to the left of the volume the volume switch, is a round button. If I hold that once, it's going to start manual signal reception. But if I hold that button down,
setting year.
Set the year.
Setting date.
Date.
Setting time zone.
Time zone.
Setting time.
Time. And if I hit it one more time.
Setting complete.
There, it's complete. Now if I turn this clock around to the front, on the front, if I lift it up here, there are two, cramming my neck too far. There are two rounded arrow keys. Now these arrows control the alarm, or if you're setting the time. So if at any time if I just press one of them,
alarm set.
and you can't hear your alarm time when you're setting it. The only way you can hear your alarm time is if you push the switch up into alarm mode.
Alarm will be on at 6:15 a.m.
But like I said, I don't need it right now, so I'm going to switch back to hourly announcement mode.
Announcement on.
There we go. And now, and the way to tell which arrow is going right and which one's going backward, now if you feel the right arrow, you'll notice how it actually has like more of an arrow in the center of it. The left arrow is more of a rounded,
14. 6:15 a.m.
There. The left arrow is more of a rounded dot. Like it just has a little circle in the center. So, and now, if I lift this clock up to the bottom, this thing is not very heavy at all. It's nice and light. On the bottom is your battery door, and your feet to hold it to make it so it don't slide. And you got right here this beautiful display. Like I can't see it, but it's still a really cool feeling, smooth display. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this clock. And like I said, I've really been looking forward to this clock because this is the variant I've been wanting for the longest time. Way before I even got the thermometer variant, which still had the same voice that I liked, but I did not want the thermometer. I wanted the ability to have the adjustable volume instead. So yeah. Before I let you guys go, do another announcement of the time, date, and the alarm and announcement.
The time is now 9 minutes to 11 a.m. Alarm will be on at 6:15 a.m.
Just remember, if you put it in the middle, like this, it's not going to say anything, so you got to push it down one more click.
Announcement on.
And there you go. So, now let's hear the date.
Today's Friday, May 24th.
There we go. And now, I figured I'd just throw in a little bonus part of this video, but I also have a talking timer. This thing's really cool too. So on the back here's a little clip. If you push that clip, it'll click into place and it'll turn into a stand. Then you can push that metal piece down, and there you go. Now the clip is back in place. So starting from left to right, on your left side you have the button that sets the hours. So if I press it once,
1 hour.
Again,
2 hours.
that'll increment hours. And if I wanted to reset everything to 0, actually first let me tell you some more of the buttons. And right next to that, right next to the hour button, there's another small button that cycles through minutes.
1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Okay, let's add another hour then.
3 hours.
Okay, there we go. Now, this next little button, the third button, if I press this one will tell us how much time is currently set on our timer.
The timer time is 3 hours, 3 minutes, 0 seconds.
Then to the right of that, there's one more big button. This will start it.
Timer on.
Hit it again. Stop.
Timer off.
Now, if I want to reset everything to 0, there's 3 different ways I can do this. I can press one of the 3 small buttons, or I can press and hold the big button. So I'm holding it.
The timer time is 0 hour, 0 minute, 0 second.
There, now everything's set to 0. Oh yeah, I guess I have a little display here. So I did it that way. Now I'm going to show you the other way. So here we go.
1 minute. Timer on.
Okay, I'm going to stop it.
Timer off.
Now instead of holding the big button, I'm just going to press one of the 3 small buttons.
The timer time is 0 hour, 0 minute, 0 second.
Now, as you can probably tell, this thing is quite, now when it comes to loudness, this thing is quite loud. It's very loud. Now, what we're going to do, I'm just going to set it for 1 minute and let it go off so you guys can hear what it does when it goes off.
1 minute.
Start it. So you set the minute by pressing the second small button. Then you start it by going all the way to the right to find that big circle button and press it.
Timer on.
And there you go. Now, at any time as the timer is running, if I try to add hours or minutes, you can't do it. But the third button still works.
The timer time is 0 hour, 0 minute, 46 seconds.
It tells you how much time is left. And of course the big button still works.
Timer off. Timer on.
Now, it's still on, so I'm just going to let it run up. Let's see how much time is left.
The timer time is 0 hour, 0 minute, 31 seconds.
31 seconds. Okay. So it should be going off. I got that at the store here too. So it should be going off here any time soon. Let's go ahead and check it again.
The timer time is 0 hour, 0 minute, 14
14
seconds.
seconds. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Check it again.
The timer time is 0 hour, 0 minute, 1 second.
Here it is.
Time is up. Time is
Now
up.
you can press any button to stop it, but I really wouldn't recommend the minute or hour button. So just go ahead and press the big button.
Time is up.
Now see, it won't shut off right away because it has to finish what it's saying. But once it does finish what it's saying, such as time is up, it'll quit. So if you want to use this as a stand, just turn it over so the bottom of the buttons are facing outward, and then just push the clip. You'll hear that click into place because there's a little metal piece to hold it, and you can just set it down bottom down on a stand, like on any nightstand, and the clip will hold it. Just like that. I have it right here next to my clock. Oops.
The time is now 4 minutes to 11 a.m.
Sorry guys. Hope you enjoyed this. See you guys in the next video. Peace.